How about metaphors? That's another way, I think, to think about your life and your life's purpose. You know, what's a metaphor? A metaphor is a way of describing one thing to resemble something else. So if you had to answer the question this morning, my life is like a, what would you put? Circus? A war zone? I like to read, well, I'll get to that in a second. So metaphors. Metaphors. What's your life like? You know, mine's like a lemonade stand on a hot, dry summer day, and those who cross my path, drink from my stand, will go away feeling like their thirst was quenched. I know it's kind of silly, but you know, it works for me. It actually changed my whole life. So metaphors are very important, very, very important. So what's your life like? And you can make it whatever you choose. How about bumper stickers? I love bumper stickers. Don't you love reading people's bumper stickers on the back of their cars? I think that, to me, shows how a person feels about their life and their purpose. I was driving to a talk the other day, and I was driving behind a woman, and her bumper sticker said, "Don't follow me, I'm lost too." You know, and I turned. You know, I saw another guy, and it said, you know, "Sit in, or get in, sit down, shut up, hold on." Big guy with a cowboy hat, you know. So if you had to put the purpose of your life on a bumper sticker, what would you put and why? This isn't just a fun exercise. It's a deep exercise to think about. Now, I have good news and bad news about purpose. The good news is, once you figure out some idea about where you want to make a contribution in this world, it'll change your entire life. Your life, for the better, will never be the same. The bad news is, nobody's going to care at all. Even people that love you. In fact, they'll be threatened when you come home one day and say, "Honey, I've decided, I've changed my life. My purpose is." You know, that happened to me about 8 years ago. Came home to my family one day and I said, "Hey, you guys, I figured out my purpose in life. It's to be spirited, compelled, and passionate, enabling those who cross my path to make a difference." They were like, "Oh, that's great, Dad, but can you throw out the garbage? It's been sitting here." That was my job. No one's going to care except you, the most important person, the most unique person in the whole world. So start to think about this. No one's going to run up to you, by the way, on Monday morning, and especially from HR, and say, "Hi, Sandy, I've been thinking, are you getting joy out of your work here? Are you finding meaning and purpose in your life?" It's not going to happen. I'm waiting for the first HR benefits package to include authentic life. It has to start with you. So I want you to think this morning about, what is the purpose of my life? Where do I want to make a contribution? You see the difference between that and just looking for a job?